Welcome to Pinnacle Bank Arena as we get set for the first Class A game of your girls high school basketball state tournament on Millard South Media. Joey Kirkle alongside Nate Cronin. First game of the day, Lincoln Pius, the undefeated 1 seed, 22-0 against the wild card Millard North Mustangs with a 14-9 record. Just about 5 minutes before introductions. Nate, it's great to be here at Pinnacle.
Yeah, it doesn't get much better than this. State basketball. The stadium's slowly filling in now, and it's just getting a little bit more electric.
And it'll be a fun matchup to start. You've got the reigning champions who are now undefeated this year, 22-0, against the 2019 state champions. Now, the Mustangs have had some struggles this year. They didn't bounce back as well as they would have liked after that 2019 year, but they're trying to pull off a big upset because Pius really all season has been the top dog. They've been the team that you've looked for and assumed that they would be making a state championship appearance. They're going to try and stop them right in their tracks. In Millard North, they're coming off some success to end the season. They started the year off 7-6. Since then, they've won 7 of their last 9. So they're trying to get that momentum coming into today. It's going to be a very difficult journey, though, because we know the one player they have to focus on is center Alexis Markowski, the 6'3 senior Nebraska commit. She'll be playing here next year, averaging 24 and 12 per game. So frankly, they're top key, and likely every team that has to play Pius in this tournament, their top key will be finding a way to limit Alexis Markowski.
Yeah, that's been the topic of discussion for any team that's played Pius this year is what do you want to focus on? Do you want to focus on letting her having a big game but shutting down everybody else, or is shutting her down the most important thing you can do? And so we've seen different strategies from each team. Obviously, none have worked so far as Pius is 22-0. It'll be interesting to see what Millard North decides to do, though.
Yeah, and there are a few teams in the state you can look at where they have some explosive offenses where you can say, all right, maybe they can allow Markowski to have a really good game, but they can just outplay them with the rest of their players. But with Millard North, it's difficult, averaging 46 points a game, not on the bad side of scoring, still solid numbers, but have not looked like a team that's going to be able to give you 70 points, where they're going to be able to really show up. So it's curious to see in this game, are they allowed to still succeed and perform well if Markowski has a career-worthy night? Are they going to have to do whatever they can to limit those entry passes? And I think that's probably going to be their top goal is to, once it gets inside, not a whole lot of options once she gets that positioning, but can they prevent her from getting those solid looks inside?
And a lot of times what we've seen in the past is Markowski may miss that layup or that first initial shot, but where she is so deadly is she can hover around that rim and grab those offensive rebounds. So it's really going to be push her out to the perimeter. Maybe not the whole perimeter, but get her out of that paint. She has to be at least one person on her after every shot attempt.
She's leading Class A in scoring, leading Class A in rebounding, and is top 10 in free throw percentage. There is no easy route to take playing against a player like her, but luckily for Millard North, this is not a player sport, it's a team sport. They're going to try to find a way as a group to outplay the Pius. Regardless of how Markowski performs, they need to find a way to combat her success and try to get on top. So we are about ready for them to start the introductions. We'll take a quick break, and when we come back, we will finally be underway with the state tournament and some Class A action. It is time to go here at Pinnacle Bank Arena. Teams are ready to take the court. It is the 1 seed Lincoln Pius and the wild card Millard North Mustangs. Pius trying to get right back to the state championship, the reigning champs. Mustangs looking to do everything possible to stop them in their tracks. We had mentioned in pregame the 2019 champs, the Mustangs, took a year off, struggled last year, trying to work their way back. Tip off here between the two teams, and that one is won by Alexis Markowski and the Pius Thunderbolts. Ball right now, Julian Ashoff. Now going to Addison Markowski. Tried the inside feed, but that's a steal for Millard North. Picking up the ball across half court. Ball at the top of the key. Mustangs quickly swinging. Zone defense here for the Thunderbolts.
Very extended 1-3-1. A good ball movement by the Mustangs.
Right now, they just don't see many options. They're swinging back and forth. Can't get any good looks. Right now is the moment where you got to start getting some back cuts, off-ball movement, get those screens. Try to create opportunities. Inside drive, kick to the left corner. Ever Loveridge with it. Pulls back still in the left corner, now ball in the wing. Kessler with the skip pass, nearly stolen. Now an inside look, Loveridge goes up, puts that in for 2. First points of the game come a minute in.
And that one took a while, but that's going to set the tone for the Mustangs so far.
And Markowski now is going to draw the foul down low. So it makes it so difficult with a player like her, that size. You see that aggression from the Mustangs, trying to do something to stop her and have to foul.
Yeah, but great job by Pius. They know at this point where their strength is, and they're going to feed it.
That one was Ever Loveridge called for the foul. So now Alexis Markowski, one of the top free throw shooters in Class A, not able to hit that first free throw, too much on it. We know she's been the big X factor for Pius in her career. She's a senior who will be attending Nebraska next year, and she does hit that second free throw. Loveridge looking to work it across. Picks up her dribble, swings over. Now Megan Chambers with the ball just cross half court. Tried to drive the middle, but that's a steal for Pius. Looking to work the fast break, and they are going to pull back at the top of the key. Addison Markowski swings across. Julian Ashoff with the skip pass. Look in the corner. And that's another steal going right back to the Mustangs. Ever Loveridge right there to get that ball. They're going to slow down the pace here back top of the key. Loveridge goes over to Kaylee Kessler, and that's a turnover. Errant pass to Kessler. We know in a game against an undefeated Pius team, they're going to have to limit the turnovers. That is a crucial thing for them in this game. They got to take advantage of any possessions they're given. Baseline drive here and a rejection from the Mustangs. Rebound sticks with the Thunderbolts. Ashoff works it inside. Last second kick to Markowski. Great feed, but no good. Markowski with her own rebound and puts it in for 2. Great play there from the Thunderbolts. Markowski couldn't put her initial shot in, but right there to crash her own board.
And that's exactly what we talked about before the game. They got to limit those putbacks.
They work the ball across half court. Look down low. That one is good for 2. It is a 4-3 Millard North lead after the bucket from Kayla Preston. Hagedorn with it. Goes back to the left wing, quickly swinging. Left corner 3, no good. Rebound for the Thunderbolts and a foul drawn by Charlie Hagedorn on the shot. That'll send her to the free throw. Preston called for the foul.
Charlie Hagedorn at the line, shooting 2.
Hagedorn now at the free throw line, 2 shots. Not able to hit the first. Pius 1 for 3 on their free throws. Hagedorn averaging about 6 points, 3 rebounds per game. After missing her first shot, second one at the line. That one able to knock down. 4-4 game. Mustangs taking the ball up. That's Loveridge with it. Swings across. Still looking to work that ball across half court, and they do just that. Loveridge kicks back. Sydney Anderson with the ball right back to Loveridge. Slow-paced offense here for the Mustangs. 2 players up front court. Just swinging back and forth as Loveridge tries to take the right lane but pulls back.
And Pius switches into a man-on-man defense.
Loveridge still with the ball. Looking to dribble her way around. Gets a screen, tries to take the left side but pulls back. Now ball on the left wing, kicks to the corner. Darian Winklebauer looks inside. Now pull back here from Kaylee Kessler. Taking as much time as they need. Now ball on the right wing. Going to Kessler, top of the key. Kessler drives inside. Kicks back to top of the key. Winklebauer with it. Gets the screen. Inside feed here, trying to find Sydney Anderson. And she does fight for that ball back. Nearly a steal from the Thunderbolts and a rejection from Lincoln Pius. And Markowski gets the rebound. Quick fast break look here for the Thunderbolts. 2-on-1, last second feed. And that one put in for 2 from Addison Markowski. And she draws the foul and 1 attempt here. Already have twice seen Jillian Ashoff drive inside, get a last second feed. Seeing her playmaking abilities, she's averaging a whopping 6.5 assists per game, almost an unheard of number at the high school level. 6-4 Pius lead. Free throw no good, rebound Mustangs.
And Pius has got to learn how to hit these free throws. It may come back to bite them.
And they nearly get the steal there. Mustangs stick with it. Ball in the left corner. Kessler goes up. Sydney Anderson now goes to Aaliyah Matthews. Seeing that patience yet again from the Mustangs offense. Sydney Anderson, right wing. Tough defense here from Markowski. That one stolen. Ashoff with it, and she's going to draw a foul at half court. Third team foul for the Mustangs. Kayla Preston called for her second. Right now, that Pius defense is just too strong. Mustangs not with a lot of options. We've seen Ashoff very quick to jump those passes. And a skip pass here down low. That'll be a Pius turnover. They were trying to find Addison Markowski down low. Inbounds here for the Mustangs. Maya Soul takes the ball up. Still trying to work that ball across half court. Nearly a steal. That one poked loose. And a 10-second violation. Millard North not able to get the ball across half court.
And that turnover marks the 6th turnover for the Mustangs so far in just this first quarter.
And the only positive for them right now is that 6 turnovers, but they're just trailing 6-4. Still a close game, but they've got to get some work down on the offensive end. Need some sort of rhythm to their game. Ashoff goes in the left wing. Kick back here, Lillian Hodge with the ball. Now feed in the corner, baseline drive, kick out to Markowski. She goes up and gets rejected. That one will stick with Pius, but a great block from the Mustang defense. Sydney Anderson right there to stop that shot.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You got to be aggressive with her. If you draw that foul or if you give up a foul, that's okay, but you cannot let her get easy looks.
Always want to be contesting. Alexis Markowski, inside feed there, and Charlie Hagedorn puts it in for 2. Feed on the right block, and she's able to take advantage. 8-4 lead for Lincoln Pius. Ball at the top of the key. Sydney Anderson. Now Kayla Preston, left wing. Right back to Anderson. Now at the ball, Megan Chambers. Chambers goes to Romy Loveridge. Right back to Anderson. Preston trying to get the inside feed, going to Maya Soul on the low block. She posts up, fades away, no good. Offensive rebound, and a foul drawn by Sydney Anderson. And if they can really get that rebounding advantage, that would be huge against a team like Pius.
Yeah, you got to bring that aggression to the glass.
Always have to be boxing out, trying to get that positioning when there's a ball up for grabs. Sydney Anderson at the line, able to hit her first shot. Anderson just 3 points per game, but able to get together 5 boards. Playing a big role in this team, has been one of their first subs on the court all year. Looking to get this back down to a 2-point deficit. 1:48 remaining in the first quarter. Anderson with her second look. That one no good. Fight for the rebound is won by the Thunderbolts. That rebound grabbed by Miriam Miller. Now Miller with the ball. Top of the key. Swings across. Ashoff thought about the three. Skip pass. Miller goes in the corner. Feet across. Wide open three. No good from Jillian Ashoff. Rebound goes to the Mustangs. We see Megan Chambers grab the board. Now Maya Soul trying to work it on the right lane. She pulls back. Sydney Anderson at the top of the key. Romy Loveridge with the ball. Slow approach to the Mustangs offense. Feed down low, unsuccessful as we see the great defense from Ashoff with another steal. Tried the last second feed, nearly turned over. Inside drive here and a kick out to Ashoff in the corner. They're going to call a carry there on Jillian Ashoff. It is a Pius turnover. Not able to take advantage of the steal. Darian Winklebauer checks back into this game. 49 seconds remain in the first quarter. Multiple subs coming on for Millard North. We did see Alexis Markowski check out for Pius.
And right now, I like this pace for Millard North if they can find a way to get more clean baskets, because the way that they're going to be able to win this game is to control the time of possession.
And right there, we do see a turnover from the Mustangs. Pass with a little too much on it. Ashoff kicks to the corner. Lillian Hodge with it. Quickly swinging. Right back to Ashoff. She goes to Hodge in the right corner. Skip pass, quick. Passing here from the Thunderbolts. That ball nearly turned over. They stick with it. A steal here from Loveridge. Looking to work the fast break, 18 seconds. Down low, that one is good. Able to find Darian Winklebauer and make this a 1-point game. 10 seconds on the clock, and Jillian Ashoff takes the ball down. 5 on the clock. Can they get a shot off in time? They do. That one no good from Ashoff. And a close first quarter here at Pinnacle Bank Arena. It is an 8-7 Pius lead. Millard North with a lot of early turnovers, but really has yet to really hurt them in this game. Still going back and forth with Pius. That'll do it for the first quarter here. We'll be back in just a minute for quarter number 2. Back for quarter number 2. Mustangs trail by 1 and they inbound at half court. Pass in. Darian Winklebauer with it. Swings across to Ever Loveridge. Now left wing trying the inside feed. That one is stolen from Ashoff. She has been all over on defense. Gets the behind the back pass. That one turned over. We had mentioned averaging almost 7 assists per game, and we see her trying to get the flashy pass. Would have been an unbelievable highlight play
But at this stage in the game, it's an 8-7 game. That's just an unneeded turnover.
Pass tipped. We see the Mustangs trying to work it across, and that's a steal for Pius. Able to put that in for 2. Great work from Miriam Miller. Mustangs getting a little careless with their passes. Loveridge works it across half court. Darian Winklebauer on the left wing. Tipped pass, but the Mustangs stick with it. In the left corner. Feed down low. Fadeaway look, a tricky shot, no good there. Tried to get Kaylee Kessler involved. Now Ashoff picks up her dribble. Gets this one off to Markowski. Ashoff swings to the right corner. Kick out left corner. 3-point look there is good. Addison Markowski hits the triple. It's a 6-point Pius lead, and the Mustangs are gonna call a timeout. 6:41 to go in the second quarter here on Millard South Media. Mustangs with the ball after the timeout. Got to get something figured out. The Pius defense has been forcing turnovers left and right. And we see another one right there. The steal, but a loose ball. They stick with it, and there's a steal right back for the Mustangs. And now Pius with it, just back and forth right now. Both teams racking up the steals. Ashoff at the free throw line, kick right corner, the 3-point look. Way off the mark. That is an air ball for Pius. No good from Charlie Hagedorn. Mustangs working with it. Ball on the left wing. Trying the inside feed to Kessler. 2 players defending. She goes up and does draw the foul. Sent to the line for 2 free throws. Right now, they're just looking to get Kessler involved. Been the leading scorer on this team, averaging 8.7 points per game and 6.5 rebounds to go along with it. First quarter really didn't see much action as we see her miss the first free throw.
And she's going to be a vital piece to this offense going on and defense. She's got to be able to control the glass as well as number 44, Sydney Anderson.
Right now, the top priority for the Mustangs going into this game is just being able to crash those boards. Second free throw there is good. Back down to a 5-point game, 13-8. Jillian Ashoff goes in the corner. Addison Markowski with the skip pass. Trying the feed down to Leah Mock. Ashoff left wing, swing to the corner. Trying the inside feed to Alexis Markowski. Jump ball is not called. They're going to call a foul on the Mustangs. Aggressive play there from the Mustangs trying to get hold of that ball. Instead, Sydney Anderson gets called for the foul. It'll be an inbounds pass under the hoop. Get that one into Addison Markowski. Swing to the corner. And the 3-pointer is good from Jillian Ashoff in the right corner. Close first quarter, but right now, Pius looking to really get away. 16-8 lead. We see the feed down low. Pressed in the kick, top of the key to Sydney Anderson. Ever Loveridge goes to the left wing. That pass to Kayla Preston sent out of bounds by Miriam Miller. Great recovery defense from Pius.
And they're playing stand-up defense. There's nowhere for these passers to go. Their hands are straight up, and they are blocking the vision.
Right now, the Mustangs have to be extra attentive to get those quick feeds in. And a travel called there from Sydney Anderson. We've seen multiple occasions like that one knocked out of bounds where the Mustangs have a player open. But the second that player gets open, the Pius defense is recognizing and they're recovering quick. So they got to be able to zip that pass in right away, and they've just struggled to do that so far.
Yeah, they have not attempted a three-pointer yet this game. They got to, if it's open, you got to be able to have the confidence to pull it, but you really got to focus on the inside.
Just a 23% three-point shooting team. Addison Markowski, right corner, skip pass. Miller with the feed. Now left corner three-pointer. That one well off the mark. Ashoff with the air ball. Pius' second air ball of the quarter. Caleb Preston goes to Sydney Anderson. Anderson looks to work the middle. Kick down low. That ball is lost from the Mustangs. That's another Millard North turnover. 4.5 minutes to go in the first half, but man, they are really struggling to control that ball.
Yeah, they got 12 turnovers so early in this game, and they're only down by 8 points, so that's a positive. They're able to recover and play good transition defense, but for Pius, you got to get those you got to get those turnovers, and you got to turn them into a positive on offense as well.
Great steal there from the Mustangs. One player fast break, and the wide open layup is missed. Kayla Preston with the foul and the shot, and one look here for Kayla Preston. Looked like a blown fast break opportunity with a missed wide open layup, but the rebound from the Mustangs, the feed to Preston, and she takes care of business. Looking to convert the three-point play and make it a 5-point deficit. Kayla Preston, just a sophomore, averaging about 7.5 points per game. Not able to hit the free throw, but Sydney Anderson with the offensive rebound. But a turnover for the Mustangs. Ashoff on the fast break, no good. Rebound Addison Markowski. Gets the ball out, now on the right corner. Inside feed to Alexis Markowski, who was fouled trying to catch that pass. And they're going to call that foul on the shot, so Markowski at the line. And there we go. They will call that one before the shot. A little confused there. Foul was called as she was catching the pass. So Jillian Ashoff inbounding, 3:52 in the first half. 6-point Pius lead. Lillian Hodge with the ball. Markowski tries the last second feed, nearly turned over. And that one is stolen by Sydney Anderson. And they're going to move the ball across half court slowly. Not looking to force a fast break.
Both teams are struggling to hang on to the ball for any amounts of time.
Been a sloppy start to the game from each team. Sydney Anderson kick out. Allie Stalzer with the ball. Goes up. Now Loveridge looks to work it inside, loses that ball, and they're going to say that it's sticking with the Mustangs. Inbound under the basket. Right now for the Mustangs, you need a positive note to end this half. 3 minutes to go, only trailing by 6, but has not been a half to remember. An inside feed there to Maya Sol, who draws the foul on the shot. One thing the Mustangs have done well is they've done a good job getting sent to the free throw line. Have been aggressive with their inside looks, even with contact drawn.
Yeah, shooting just above 50% on the game, but getting those free throws are huge because it doesn't take any time off the clock to shoot free throws.
But right there, Maya Sol too strong on the free throw. Trying to hit her second. This is a team that has had struggles from the line all year, just a 52% shooting team. Her second free throw off the mark as well. Rebound goes to Pius as Miriam Miller clears the board. That one nearly stolen by the Mustangs, and they're going to call a foul on Romy Loveridge. Extra aggressive trying to pick the pass.
But for Millard North, that's the exact aggression you need. You need everybody trying to jump those passes. You got to get points. You got to be able to swing momentum in whatever favor you need it in.
But the negative part for that foul is that it's foul number 7, and that'll send Pius to the line for a 1-and-1 with McKenna Phillips shooting. Excuse me, Miriam Miller shooting. Miller at the line, able to hit her first. Close game like this, free throws are important for each team. Miller, second one left, right. Rebound goes to the Mustangs. Work the ball across half court. Feed on the back cut, look down low at the rim. Finish is good. Basket there from number 13, Allie Stalzer. Back down to a 5-point game. Pius quickly working it across. Inside drive from the left side, no good. But Alexis Markowski the rebound and the put in for two. Just nothing you can do if you're Millard North. Tried to fight for that rebound, but just had no chance.
Yeah, and Markowski now has 4 rebounds and 5 points.
And the Mustangs with another turnover. That pass to Romy Loveridge as she had a foot barely out of bounds. Mustangs called for yet another turnover. Julian Ashoff leads the offense on the left wing. Swings that ball. Markowski the feed inside. Loose ball. Inside pass to Alexis Markowski and the rejection from Sydney Anderson.
And Sydney Anderson is playing a great game defensively. She is not letting Alexis Markowski get going on offense.
She has absolutely been stepping up, and she draws the foul there as Alexis Markowski over-aggressive on defense.
And that'll count as her second foul early in this one, and she'll go out.
Yep, Leah Mock checks in for Markowski. 5th Pius foul. Inbound under the hoop. Winklebauer inbounds. Ball on the right wing. Now Winklebauer right corner. Romy Loveridge swings across. Now right back to Loveridge, top of the key. 1:50 to go in the first half. Looks to drive right, all by herself. And she gets the charge called. That one taken by Addison Markowski. Great play there, getting her feet set, drawing the charge. This one's going right back to Pius as the Mustangs called for their 8th foul of the half.
Yeah, and that's just being smart on defense. She knew that if she probably went up for that ball to try to get the block, that she would get called for the shooting foul. Able to set her feet well enough in time. She got the charge.
Miller the kick out. Ashoff swings to the corner. Right back to Ashoff, right wing. Swing to the top of the key, the three-pointer. No good. Fight for the rebound, that is out of bounds and going the Mustangs' way. Addison Markowski, no good from 3. Ever Loveridge checks back into this game. As does Megan Chambers. Comes in for Sydney Anderson. 1:20 to go, Mustangs trailing by 7. Chambers left wing. Trying the inside feed, too much on that pass, but the Mustangs stick with it. Three-pointer here, top of the key. Straight away shot, no good. And a loose ball foul will be called on the Mustangs. Right now, just haven't been able to get anything going on the offensive end. 1 minute to go in the half, still only 12 points scored from Millard North. It'll be free throws here for Lincoln Pius.
12 points scored for Millard North, but only down by 7. It's a lot closer game than what you could expect by the way that it feels like Lincoln Pius has controlled this one.
Miriam Miller, no good on the 1-and-1. Rebound goes to Megan Chambers. Mustangs working across. Loveridge working it on the right wing. Goes to Winklebauer, goes right into a double team. Throws that one off of Pius, and it'll be an inbound on the sideline here for the Mustangs. Darian Winklebauer gets it into Chambers. Pass here to Loveridge. Now Winklebauer with the ball. Chambers goes to Loveridge. Taking her time with the ball. Nice crossover move. Winklebauer in the left corner. Looks to take the middle. Stops on a dime, and that'll be a jump ball called. Great defense there. She goes up for the shot. Defense right there to grab that ball. in possession of the Thunderbolts. Have possession with 23 seconds to go. Sydney Anderson checks back into this game for Millard North. Pius likely going to be holding for the final shot of the first half. Ashoff leads the offense right now, 17 seconds. Goes across to Miriam Miller. Zone defense here for the Mustangs, trying to put some pressure on them. Hagedorn steps out of bounds on the left sideline. It'll be Mustangs ball with 9.5 seconds.
And that turnover marks the 10th turnover for Pius, so both teams an insane amount of turnovers. That's what's keeping this game close.
Romy Loveridge checks into this game as the Mustangs look to get one more solid offensive possession before going into the break. Winkelbauer crosses over, 7 seconds, swings across. Maya Soul spins, loses her footing, and it's in the hands of Pius. Can they get a shot off at the buzzer? They do, but no good from Jillian Ashoff. That'll do it for the first half of action here at Pinnacle Bank Arena. Lincoln Pius with a 7-point lead as they're up 19-12. An eventful, sloppy first half from both teams, but in the control of Lincoln Pius. And they're going to try and increase on that lead in the second half here when we come back shortly. back. Work these fast breaks. We saw them a lot in the first half, pulling it back, trying to take their time. They're seeing that didn't work for them. They're going to really try and push it.
Yeah, they're down by just about that decent amount where you really need to get points. And if you can get points in a hurry, you're going to make the rest of this game a lot easier.
Darian Winklebauer misses her first free throw. Just 2 points scored in the first half. Second shot at the line, that one in. 21-14, Pius with the lead. Jillian Ashop in the middle. Looks to drive inside. Last second feed to Markowski. That one's stolen. Winklebauer on the fast break, one-on-one. Sticks with it, a tricky shot, no good. Rebound for Anderson. Put back, no good. Alexis Markowski gets the rebound.
That's her fifth rebound of the game.
Now Jillian Ashoff with the skip pass to the corner. Addison Markowski works the middle. Right corner three-pointer. That one is an air ball for Ashoff.
And she shot the ball not as efficiently as you'd like. She's 1 for 4.
Trying to get her involved. She's done a lot on all levels for this team. Scoring has not been her strong suit today. Mustangs looking to bounce back, close the deficit. Kessler top of the key, swings to Anderson. Now to Ever Loveridge. Right back to Sydney Anderson. Going back to that front court offense. More of a slow-paced approach. Loveridge gets the screen from Chambers. Sticks with it, trying to dribble her way into some sort of opportunity before swinging back to Anderson. Ever Loveridge on the right wing. Drives inside, creates a lane, puts it in for two. A slow possession there for the Mustangs, but she goes all the way and draws the foul. And one opportunity here for Ever Loveridge.
And it seems like once Millard North is able to break that front part of that defense, that paint, it gets so wide open. So they got to continue to work the ball inside, and it's got to be a quick. It can't be, walk it down in there.
And that's been their struggle, finding a way to get inside. Like you had said, once they get in there, a lot of solid opportunities. Free throw here from Loveridge, no good. Addison Markowski with the rebound. Jillian Ashoff, top of the key. Kicks to the corner, three-point look here from Miller. Knocks that one down. Big triple there for Pius. Back up to an 8-point lead with 4.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Loveridge with the ball. Gets this one to Kaylee Kessler on the left wing. Loveridge tries to work the middle. Has a lane again, but a rejection from Alexis Markowski. Sydney Anderson grabs the offensive board. Mustangs trying to bounce back from the three-pointer hit from Pius. Feed down low to Kessler, who loses that ball. It is a Millard North turnover.
And that's the 19th one so far, just halfway through this third quarter. In order to make a comeback, they've got to cut down on those.
Very high turnover game from each of these teams. Subs take the court from both squads. Pius trying to get that offense going. 8-point lead, but still hasn't had a big rhythm on the offensive side. Ashoff on the wing. Zone defense, skip pass to the left corner. Markowski with a last-second feed. Shot there from Mock, no good. Rebound goes to Sydney Anderson. Taking this ball across half court, Maya Soul with it. Now Anderson top of the key, guarded by Alexis Markowski. Winklebauer left wing. Trying to feed down low. Kessler able to get that one to go. Finally some activity on the post from Kaylee Kessler. The leading scorer able to put that in for two. And a timeout called from Lincoln Pius. Some momentum here may be forming for the Millard North Mustangs. 24-18 is your score. 3:09 to go in the third quarter. Lincoln Pius after that timeout. Seeing Millard North start to make this game interesting. Looking to close the gap here. Skip pass to Jillian Ashoff. Swing across. Addison Markowski goes up. Ashoff to Hodge. Lillian Hodge swings across back. Ashoff inside feed to Markowski. That one nearly blocked from Anderson. Markowski misses but gets her own rebound. Now Ashoff, the short-range floater, no good. Markowski, another offensive rebound, and draws the foul. Unbelievable work from Alexis Markowski, who continues to crash the offensive boards.
She's got 7 rebounds in this one and 4 of them on the offensive side.
And that's something all teams playing against Pius have to be ready. Every time that ball goes up, you put a body into Markowski because she doesn't even have to put in a whole lot of work, just reaching up, grabbing those boards, quickly throwing it back in.
And it looked like on those, it almost looked like she had no opportunity to grab those rebounds, but her will to give her team another opportunity is just so great.
And she goes 2 for 2 at the line, making this a 26-18 game. Mustangs in the corner. Soul with the ball right corner. Feet up, Anderson top of the key. Looking down low. Soul's gonna take this one back, slow down the offense. Inside feed to Kessler, no good. Ashoff works it across. Tried to maneuver her way inside, but instead that'll be a carry. Second time she's gotten that call this game, and it's going back to the Mustangs. Darian Winklebauer takes the ball up. Soul tried to drive inside from the corner. Kick up to Megan Chambers, right back to Maya Soul. Now that's Stolzer with the ball. Allie Stolzer kicks to Megan Chambers. Going down low to Sydney Anderson. Stolzer inside, kick out Chambers. Looking to work it in, no good. Rebound goes to Alexis Markowski. Fast break opportunity. Draw the foul there for Jillian Ashoff. Been a player who hasn't been scoring a lot, but in this game has just done everything for him.
Yeah.
Has that speed to work the ball across, lead the fast break. Seen a lot of these flashy passes, big steals in the first half.
Yeah, she's one of those players that we talk about all the time who may not be able to score at will, but she can produce in other ways, whether it's from, like we said, rebounds or flashy passes or steals. She's been all over the place.
First free throw there, not good. She's second on the team in scoring, second in rebounds, first in steals, and first in assists. Trying to convert on this second free throw here, make it a 9-point lead. She does just that. 1:32 on the clock. Millard North trying to end this third quarter on a good note, cut into the deficit. Ever Loveridge works it across. At the top of the key, swings this one to Allie Stolzer. Skip pass up to Sydney Anderson. Anderson goes to Kessler. Ever Loveridge on the right wing, high up. Interesting, this slow approach they take to offense, very high up with their guards. Anderson goes back to Loveridge.
And that's going to be partially due to Pius's ability to extend those guards. They play so much defense, and all 3 of their wings are outside of that three-point line on defense.
Kaylee Kessler on the right wing. Skip pass here to Anderson. 40 seconds left. Millard North maybe looking to speed it up here. You see the intensity start to increase. Trying to find Anderson down low. They do just that on the post. A tricky shot there, but gets that one to roll in. Tough finish from Sydney Anderson. 7-point game now. Some pressure from the Mustang defense. Markowski swings this one out to Ashoff. 10 seconds on the clock. Tricky shot. Ashoff no good. Rebound for the Mustangs. 6 seconds. Working it across. Now across half court. 2 on the clock. Deep shot. No good. That'll do it for the third quarter. Pius with a 27-20 lead. The Mustangs are going to have to really put in work in the fourth quarter if they want to keep their season alive. We are back. Start of the fourth quarter, 27-20. Pius with the lead. And they start with the ball. Miriam Miller with it. Immediately trying to get the trap, and that one works. Miller steps out of bounds. It is a Pius turnover.
And for the 1 seed, Lincoln Pius, they have 15 turnovers in this game. That is something that they got to figure out before their next game on Thursday.
Yeah, assuming they can move on and get the victory today. Not something they can afford to have happen on Friday. Mustangs try the inside feed. And that'll be a jump ball. The Pius defense ultra aggressive, grabbing that ball. Possession will stick with the Mustangs. It'll be an inbounds under the basket for Allie Stalzer. Stalzer goes into Anderson, and a quick foul called on Lincoln Pius. That one is charged to Charlie Hagedorn. So another inbounds under the basket. They go to Anderson, who misses the shot, able to get her own rebound. The ball goes out of bounds off of Pius, and it'll stick with the Mustangs. And they have been ultra aggressive trying to stick in this game. We saw the loose ball after the miss from Anderson, diving on the ground, able to keep that ball, and then thrown out from Pius. Now Darian Winklebauer inbounds. Goes out to Kaylee Kessler. Now Ever Loveridge. Back to Winklebauer, who steps out of bounds. Tried to keep that one in, but a Mustang turnover. 7.5 minutes to go. Pius with the ball, leading by 7. Pass here to the corner. Now skip to the right wing. Addison Markowski goes to Jillian Ashoff. Ashoff the kick to the corner. Addison Markowski goes across to Hagedorn. Really swinging this ball, going down low to Alexis Markowski. But a loose ball here, fight for it, and it'll stick with the Thunderbolts. Markowski gets the defender jumping and draws the foul. Great job there with the quick pump fake. Sold Sydney Anderson.
And this is exactly what you need to do as the best player on your team. It is crunch time. There is less than 7 minutes left to go. It is state. She needs to take this game over, and she needs to put this out of striking range for the Mustangs.
The first half was solid for her, but not the normal half you see from a player like Alexis Markowski. 8-point lead for Pius, her second shot at the line coming up. That one rims out. Rebound goes to the Mustangs. Ever Loveridge with the ball, kicks back to Darian Winklebauer. 6:45 on the clock. Ever Loveridge left wing. Now goes to Kessler. Kayla Preston on the wing. Going down low to Anderson. Kick right back to Preston. Darian Winklebauer pulls it back. Trying to get a good offensive strategy here. Preston with the pass. That is stolen from Pius. And a foul drawn there. We saw Miriam Miller get the steal.
And that one marks the 20th turnover for the Mustangs. So, granted, they were in this game. It is a 28-20 score, but 20 turnovers is not something that's...
Play the top team in the state. 20 turnovers, a number you can't afford, as the inside feed to Charlie Hagedorn pays off for Pius. She lays that one off the glass for 2. Double-digit game for Pius. Not something we've seen a whole lot this game. Ever Loveridge, top of the key, picked up her dribble, goes back to Anderson. Right back to Ever Loveridge, gets the screen set. Nowhere to go. And that'll be a timeout call here from the Mustangs. And right now, for the majority of this game, they've just sort of looked lost on offense. Just had no real rhythm. A lot of these plays, they're swinging it, but just have nowhere to go, nowhere to really approach and pursue it, try and get a solid look.
And by all means, they should not be in this game. They've got 20 turnovers and they have 20 points. And like you said, no offensive rhythm, but yet somehow they are still within that striking distance. At any moment, this Mustangs team could get hot. They could start knocking down some shots, so we'll have to find out.
I'll tell you right now, I'm not sure I've ever seen a team with as many turnovers as points in the fourth quarter going up against the top team in the state and only trailing by 10. They've been in it this whole time. Now, we have yet to see them really act and really cut into this deficit, but they've stuck in. They're waiting, and like you said, we'll see if they can catch fire and get something going. They've struggled from three all season, a 23% shooting team, 39% field goal in general. But if you're hot, you're hot.
And there's no better time to be hot than right now.
So after the timeout, it'll be an inbound here for the Mustangs. Kayla Preston inbounds. Gives it right into Darian Winklebauer. Now Sydney Anderson with the ball. Gets it back to Maya Soul, top of the key. Winklebauer on the wing. Maya Soul goes to Loveridge. Kaylee Kessler with the ball. And an illegal screen called on Sydney Anderson. That's a Millard North turnover. And it might be a crucial one.
As that's her fifth foul of this one. So she has fouled out the main reason that Millard North is in this game and able to shut down Alexis Markowski.
You look at the stat sheet, she hasn't been one of their most notable players, only averaging over 3 points a game. But tonight, she might just be the most notable player in this game for the Mustangs. She has been working, like you said, trying to limit Markowski to the best of her abilities. And a big loss here for the Mustangs, having her out the rest of the game. Jillian Ashoff tries to take it inside, kicks out to Addison Markowski. Inside feed to Alexis Markowski, but a foul is drawn on the pass. And that'll be the 7th team foul. Now in the bonus, Markowski at the line for a 1-and-1. Right now for the Mustangs, looking out of options at this point because you look at the scenario, 10 points, 5 minutes, absolutely doable. Without a doubt, they can work their way back into this game. But just how? As we see Markowski hit the first free throw of a 1-and-1, they just have really struggled to get something going on offense. You don't even really know how to pursue this, how to start to work on that comeback.
Yeah, because we haven't really seen anything that's worked. They've had a couple of those turnovers that lead into those fast break points. But right now, they continue to sit well outside that three-point line and just pass it back and forth.
Have yet to see a surge of offense from this team. Maya Soul with the ball in the left corner. Tries to drive baseline, going up. That one no good. Able to get her own rebound and does draw the foul. Great play there from Maya Soul. And that's exactly what they need to do. Try to take baseline, sideline, anything you can to open up the lane. We saw early second half, Kaylee Kessler did it a few times, able to drive inside, try and get away in there.
And as the best player on this team, Kessler needs to step up in a big way. She needs to realize that she's going to be that best option, whether that's scoring or helping get her teammates open.
Maya Soul misses free throw number 1. Not able to hit the second as well, and Markowski grabs the board.
And that's her 10th rebound in this one. She's got 12 and 10.
Averaging a double-double on the season. 23 points, 12 rebounds. Pius with the ball, and a timeout called by the Thunderbolts. Wanted to avoid a turnover there. 4.5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Pius hanging on to a 32-20 lead, starting to gain some comfort in this game. back from the timeout. 4:27 to go. Pius with the ball. Addison Markowski swings this one over to Miller. Right back to Markowski. Now Miller looks to take the left lane. Last second kick to Alexis Markowski. Goes back to Addison Markowski. Now Jillian Ashoff with it. Very slow and patient approach here to their offense. Miriam Miller right back to Jillian Ashoff. Now 4 minutes on the clock. Ashoff swings across to Miller. Almost taking this one right out of the Millard North playbook. Two players up top taking their time on offense. And a foul will be called there on Darian Winklebauer. And they will go back to the free throw line. It'll be Miriam Miller taking the shots. Miller averaging 7.5 points per game this year. A senior trying to go back-to-back state titles.
No better way to end out a high school career than that.
First shot of the one-on-one, no good. Rebound goes to the Mustangs as we see Kessler grab the board. Now Winklebauer's going to pull it back. Chambers top of the key. Tries to drive inside but loses that ball. Ashoff with another steal in this game.
She's got 3 steals in this one.
Ashoff with the pass to Adrian Markowski, who goes right back. Swing in the corner, Miller wide open. Takes baseline, kick to Markowski. Nearly lost that ball and goes right back up to Jillian Ashoff. Taking as much time off the clock as they can. But a trap here, overly aggressive from Millard North. They'll be called for the foul. And right there, when you want that trap, trying to get the steal, you can crowd them, you can get around them. Can't get that body into them.
Yeah, you can break down, you can get that trap, but you got to be controlled when you do it.
Miriam Miller back at the charity stripe, no good. Alexis Markowski grabs the rebound and draws the foul on the shot. Markowski back at the line for 2. Place where we've seen her go a whole lot tonight.
Yeah, this will be her 9th and 10th free throw attempt of the game.
Her first shot is good. 7 for 9 on the night. 13 points total. Able to get the second one to go as well. 14-point lead, their largest of the game. Really starting to pull away at this point. Looking like the game is 100% in their hands. Kick out here. Tough shot taken. No good from Chambers, but an offensive rebound there. Mustangs stick with it. Swing across, and that is a Millard North turnover. Trying to get the pass to Darian Winklebauer. Couldn't come down with it. Timeout called by the Mustangs. 2:43 remaining. They trail by 14, trying to pull something off. .243 to go. Pius inbounds after the Millard North timeout. They get this one in to Ashoff. Seeing that pressure here from the Mustangs, trying to get a steal. Addison Markowski works it across half court. Now Miriam Miller on the corner.
And Pius is taking their time with every possession now. They know that they might have this game wrapped up.
Miriam Miller, the finish inside, kissing it off the glass. 16-point lead as Pius just continues to build it.
And Miller is 1 for 5 from the free throw line, but she's 3 for 3 on the game.
Kick out to the corner. Step back three, no good there from Romy Loveridge. Rebound goes to Addison Markowski. Jillian Ashoff turning on the Jets, trying to drive inside and draws a blocking foul. Be sent to the free throw line, double bonus here. 2 shots, limping a little bit. Went down hard, looks like she might have hit her knee. In some pain here. We see her ready to go, nodding, ready to shoot her free throws. Like that mentality. Ashoff not able to hit her first shot at the line. Checking in for Millard North, number 3, Mulaney Weimers. A senior, you have to wonder at this point if they're just saying, all right, minute 54, down by 16. Make sure all the seniors get some playing time. Second shot at the line here is good, making that a 17-point game. And Jillian Ashoff's going to check out. Still see a little bit of a limp from her. Nothing that looks too serious. Lillian Hodge checks in. Winklebauer takes the ball up for the Mustangs. Just 20 points scored for Millard North. Kicks this one out. Trying to drive inside. Kessler kicks it. Jumper there, no good from Mulaney Weimers. And Alexis Markowski able to grab the board. Addison Markowski with the fast break. Last second kick. The foul and the shot there from Charlie Hagedorn, closing this game out with excellence. Pius really showing up in this final quarter of action. This was a close game for pretty much the whole game. Pius has been holding on to that lead the whole time, but we've seen it be a 4, 5, 6-point game. Right now with a minute 25, they lead by 19, and with a free throw here, they will double Millard North and take a 20-40 lead as we see the subs taking place for both teams, as this result is pretty much final.
And through all the adversity, Pius picks up the big dub.
Saw some struggles throughout the game, but they just kept fighting. Weren't going to take the loss. Free throw there, good from Hagedorn. She converts the and one, and she will check out. Ali Woida checks in. Ever Loveridge takes the ball up for the Mustangs. Kicks this one to Weimers. Weimers kicks back. Loveridge nearly loses that ball. Top of the key, minute 10 remaining. Pulls back. Weimers with the inside feed to Matthews. And a foul will be drawn as she catches that pass. 16 foul, so it'll be an inbounds under the basket. Next foul puts them in the bonus. Loveridge checks out of this game. And for the Mustangs, not the finish they wanted to the season. A big loss in the first round of the state tournament, but overall, great finish to the year. Weren't expected to make the tournament, but they fought to become the wild card team. So we see Weimers take the three. That one off the mark, but it goes off the hands of Pius, and it'll stick with the Mustangs inbounds under the basket.
And for the Mustangs, it is the simple story of throughout the season adversity. They never gave up. They started off the season pretty rough, but able to close out. Not able to win their district, but luckily to a Millard South victory in their district finals, they were able to squeeze in as that wild card.
Inbounds pass tipped away. It'll stick with the Mustangs. 57 seconds remain. Looking to get this one in. Going to Aaliyah Matthews. Matthews goes back to Calliot. 3-point look here. No good. And the rebound goes to Haley Cosba. Works it across, kicks it to the corner. Now ball at the top of the key. Pius quickly swinging this one. Inside look here. Kick to the wing. 3-pointer. No good. Fight for the rebound is won by the Mustangs. And they're going to try and work this one across. Weimers takes it down. 16 seconds on the clock. Takes the short range jumper. No good. Rebound Matthews. Kick out to the wing. 3-pointer for the Mustangs. No good. But another offensive rebound. Good work on the post. Couldn't get the finish. Matthews with a rebound. Draws the foul on the shot. Well, Leah Matthews goes to the line with 2.4 seconds remaining.
Foul number 52, Julia Elkner, her first personal foul, team 7.
Millard North trying to end this game with 2 points at the line. First shot from Matthews, no good.
In for Pius, number 40.
2 more subs come on for Pius as they get ready to advance to the second round of the state tournament. Second look for Matthews, no good. Rebound Pius, and that will do it for the first Class A game of the state tournament. Pius with a 40-20 victory after a huge fourth quarter. They will move on to the semifinals on Friday at 6:15, where they will face the winner of our next game between Lincoln Southwest and Omaha Central. Tune in shortly as we get ready for that one, tipping off at 4 o'clock. For all of us at Millard South Media, Joey Kirkle and Nate Cronin signing off.